For some reason, I just thought of the episode of Family Guy where Peter's like, "You want to hear me say every single sound in the human language in 2 seconds?" Peter, you can't. He's like, "You just yelped. You can't actually do that." He's like, "Nope, I did it."
Wait.
Do you remember that episode where he was just like,
No.
"Yep"? Oh, it was great. He just made like a yelp noise. It was like, "Yep," and Lois is just like, "Peter, that was just you yelping."
And that he said that was every sound. And
Yeah, he was like, "I'm gonna make every sound possible in the next 1 second," and I was just like, "What?"
except you forgot ch, sh, k, t, and many more.
Yeah, it wasn't one of Peter's brightest moments.
Anyway, welcome back to King's Quest.
Hello.
I'm totally leaving that in, by the way. Alright, so last time on King's Quest, we stopped here in front of Ulfi. There's actually one more thing that we could have done if we chose to, but I'm going to go ahead and save that because I want to use one of the items to try to give to Ulfi. Now, straight up, you want to give him the pie. If you want to move on, you give him the pie. But if you show him everything else, some things give you a hint, and some things are just straight up funny, like the small bell.
Ludor uses those to summon bridges.
Alright, so that's a hint you're going to need in this episode. This is still my favorite.
Ooh, is that the peacock I saw earlier?
This man calls Whisper a peacock.
Oh, a
Straight
nose picker. Too bad Ulfi already picked his nose.
A nose
It's over there.
picker.
Wait, it's over where? Okay.
Are we using his nose picker?
No, it's a fruit picker. It's okay. No, it's okay.
Ulfi is weak to the power of suggestion without a magic powder.
Uh-huh.
At least he's honest.
Alright, now, the big one. The pumpkin.
Pumpkins are not sweet, so Ulfi will not eat.
Ooh, bars.
Shut up.
Oh, is that what I
Oh,
think
he
it
thought
is?
it was a gumball,
Is that
right?
A gumball?
Yeah.
No.
And he gets so upset. He was so
Alright.
excited. He's like,
I
oh,
love the
no.
taste of gumballs.
Yeah, alright, so that's it. So, last thing is... Gigantic pie. Aww. He looks so happy.
Look at his face. Oh god. That was my fault. Ignore that.
Well, that went from 0 to 100
Thanks
real
for the
quick.
momentary lapse in
Slightly.
conversation. Ulfi was unquestionably hangry.
Angry.
Now that I am refurbished, I'll allow you to cross.
So, he knows the word
already got to that
refurbished, but he
snarling
can't
Snorlax.
pronounce
Oh, I almost
hungry.
forgot. Little Bandicoot, for your act of
This
kindness,
game
Ulfi would like you to have
excels at.
Yay, we
Eating
get the
aggregation.
horn from
this.
under his
Need me,
butt.
just give
Ew.
it a blow.
Do you really want to blow something that came from his butt?
Well, I mean,
Step lively. Ulfi needs to get back to the
No.
guild meeting. It's almost
I
No,
mean, I do want to finish the game.
It's almost croissant time.
Now, you may be wondering why I'm not just crossing Ulfi's bridge. There's one last thing we need to take care of, and I think it's best to just get it out the way instead of going way further into the path, then turning all the way back around just to do this, because you need it to progress. So, we've got the pumpkin, and we... Oh, wait, actually, no. Correction, we need to cross the bridge for one thing, then go back. I apologize.
Do we? Oh, okay, yeah,
We
yeah, we
need
do.
money.
You're right. We
We-
do need the coin.
we
Where's
do-
the coin at on the bridge?
It's
Like across the
literally
bridge.
right across from Ulfi's bridge.
Damn it!
like-
then we just did the whole thing just to not do what we were talking about.
Yeah, so
Like,
so you
ugh.
have to cross this bridge, and then a little bit off to the east, there's just gonna be a coin lying around. So no matter what order of things you do, like there's gonna be this coin on the ground to the east. There's the one.
I'm sure I'll be back
there
in
you
a
go.
second. Hey, my coin!
So there's the coin,
Yeast. I
and
thought you
then
meant
there's
yeast.
well,
Maybe I could beat
That's him
someone
going
to
back.
the meeting and hear the password.
that's weird. We rushed out so fast that it didn't even mention the password. It's just like, oh, maybe I could sneak closer and get the password. But no, let's actually call Ulfi back. so we can cross. And what we're about to do is the
No time
most
to talk.
convoluted
Gotta get
way
back
to
to
do
the meeting.
another task in the game that you probably didn't think about, like, just from the get-go.
Yep.
So we're going all the way back. The thing we needed the most right now was the pumpkin and the coin, because we need the coin to actually pay for something. Now, over in the Hufflepot shop,
I mean, it's not all that crazy because they kind of give you a hint. Whenever you talk to them about the candle, they tell you, we need something to carve out. And it's just like, what do you carve?
yeah,
Pumpkins.
pumpkin. So the pumpkin part is fine. That's not the part that's confusing. What's confusing is something that we passed up that we can't even do anymore. So let's go ahead and just give them the pumpkin.
Now, give us one shiny gold coin, and the beautiful blue flame lantern will be
One
all
shiny gold
yours.
coin.
So there you go. That's something to put the lantern in. They're going to carve it out. Now you give them the coin.
Prototyping phase was over.
I don't want to put the...
No more free dips.
I don't want to dip the coin in the cauldron. No, just get
What?
in the coin.
I wonder if you could dip your coins in the cauldron. Because then it wouldn't be a shiny gold coin. It would be a purple coin. I wonder if that would change anything.
Oh, I think Gwen would be like, maybe you shouldn't, and then like it's something like that. They wouldn't let you
Okay.
dip it in there. There's no way they let you dip the coin in there. But
I always
now
miss him this time of year.
we have an orange lantern with a glowing blue candle. Literally,
Or
the
at least
fact that it
right.
says an
It was
orange
quite
lantern,
handy around the
that's
shop,
your
though,
hint. If
especially
you were
with
still doing the
potions.
eye mission right now, you could dump the lantern in the cauldron, bring it back to the knights, and they'll confuse it with the same exact eye that Whisper has.
Oh yeah, and the three-eyed, the very rare three-eyed whatever he just fought.
Yeah, so that's the most convoluted way you could possibly get an eye. But literally every time it says a colored so-and-so, that's the hint that it can be dipped and that it'll probably do something. So remember the, actually no, the gardening tool, whatever the heck it was, we dipped that and it turned purple. So the way that turned purple, the exact same thing would happen. The pumpkin would turn purple.
Yeah.
So now I kind of want to just go over here and listen to what they have to say.
Oh, it's great.
I'm getting tired of opening that door for him.
Oh, really?
He is a weak link.
Oh, well.
As long as he knows the password, you have to let him in.
Info.
I'm starting to question his commitment to our guild.
So am I.
Where does he keep disappearing to?
See, they would have said completely different stuff
Now,
if we
Pilar,
didn't
I
let
don't
him
know
go
if I'd say
back.
it like that.
Yeah, if you let him go back,
Probably
they start to
knows
say
we
different
don't have
stuff.
the croissant.
Yeah, had we actually stayed here and listened, they would have had a completely different conversation. Alright, but the idea here, Ulfie goes in every time you come back.
I needed to get closer to hear what was going on.
So, you gotta get closer, and we can't get closer that way.
Oh, what other way? This way.
Around and round.
Whisper
and
could
round we
do
go.
it.
Actually, oh, we did need the lantern right this moment.
No, you did, yeah.
I thought you needed it a little bit further ahead, but yeah. Actually, one moment, please.
Darn you. You're getting their hopes up. What are you doing? Oh my god.
I'm just waltzing into the forest. What's
See
the big
those
deal?
eyes? Those eyes are, yeah.
And that's why you shouldn't.
That's
wolf
why you
down
shouldn't
your
wolf
food.
down your
Grandpa.
food.
Sorry. My
Lols.
mistake.
I've never heard that one. My
I love it. Oh, wait.
mistake.
I didn't think it was actually gonna drop me right back in there.
That's funny.
I went through too much for that. That didn't need a bell.
Let's pull out the candle again. So yeah, this lantern actually is a required item throughout the rest of the game, but if you had dyed it earlier and used it as your eye, it actually would have been purple this whole time.
You will need
that work order.
We will probably need that work order. I mean, it was sitting there glowing. I mean, there's a spotlight right on that one spot.
Yep.
Even though you can clearly see sunlight in all directions, it's just a pitch
Can
black
you wait? Go
forest.
back. Go back. Go
What,
back.
what are we looking at? What are we looking
Point
at?
your camera towards us.
Wait.
Exactly.
Wait.
Walk up to it.
Is that a dead wolf?
No, it's a. You'll see.
I was fine viewing that snarly
Oh.
Snorlax with the 6 legs, 3 claws, and 1 tooth
Yeah.
from this distance.
Snorlax.
Gross.
That's the hideous beast that Whisper hunted down.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So Whisper got this.
Yeah, Whisper's actually pretty good at this being a night thing.
Dude, I never noticed this before.
Really?
I
Oh, yeah.
literally never know. From here, it just looks like a bush.
Yeah, it just looks like vines.
But then when you look, oh god. Ugh. Moving on.
Lols.
Actually, let's go this way for a minute.
I think you have to, don't you? To go
No,
there?
you don't. This is actually.
Oh, actually, you can't go this way.
You can't go this way yet. You need a horn. And we actually are going to come back to this part not too long from now.
No,
There's
yeah,
actually
we're gonna
something
get
a
pretty
little
quick.
interesting back there.
Yeah.
Not required, but interesting.
Next item up for discussion, should we lift our embargo on the consumption of goats?
I long for the days of feasting on roasted goat leg with a nice
Yeah.
aged raclette.
Trolls.
Pilar, everyone knows there are no more goats in Daventry.
Majestic
Only
unicorns.
majestic unicorns.
How do they not notice you? Alfie should like be staring right at you right now.
That's what
Well, I
he
mean, you
had.
are kind of small and they're looking at each other.
Yeah,
I mean, you are a very insignificant size compared to them.
By the way, might I just say, the whole bridge troll thing, they kind of took that to the next level with this game. A troll bridge, literally it is the bridge. What?
Yep.
Have we never touched on that? Because that's one of those things. That's
I
like,
do
really-
remember we touched on feeding the trolls.
I think we should table this for next week.
'Cause we had to feed Ulfie and he's a yes.
Yeah.
I have been happy to see
Like,
you,
I
but
guarantee you that was intentional. That's the only reason that this was a
me
thing.
and the wife are finally going to have time
Now,
classes.
I will go ahead and point out, guys, that we recorded the first 6 episodes within, like, hours of each other. We took, like, a good 4 or 5 hour break and then got right back to recording more. And this is several days later, so if we forget anything we referenced earlier, forgive us.
I'm so sorry. I had a busy weekend. Forgive me.
So did I.
And so
It's
did
okay.
you, yeah.
It's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Now,
Where were you?
here's the funny thing. I'm actually going to spoil something. But just give me a second before I spoil it.
No spoilers. What are you doing?
What
If we come over here,
Let's move this item to next.
What's this doing here?
With his giant head, there'd be a
I
brain
don't
bigger than
understand
a
how he has the
macaroon.
strength to do this.
Wolfie, you're so easily
wow,
taken
she's
down.
just insulting Ulfie to his
Stand up
face.
for our rights.
Oh, yeah.
Well, easy.
A macaron.
Shortcut.
You ever had a macaron?
All right, so that's a shortcut to go back. But
I'm on your
a shortcut,
side, but
a
I
shortcut to
need
go back
you
where?
with me.
Right here.
Build our bridges
Right, sure.
So now we can actually use that to our advantage. But
There is no
I want to
compromise.
just show something.
Tiny
Like, we're gonna get this
invites
information
go
regardless.
around,
But I want to
stomping
show
on
what
the shoulders of
happens
giants.
if you just try to
No
skip
fault
ahead.
as to who is
Now,
underneath
remember
them.
when we did the
They
chivalry
climb
test,
the
right?
ladder of success
It
and
inserted
forgot
random
who got them across
options.
their troubled
So we
waters.
had to
What
take the
did it
chivalry
for us?
test.
We will
You had to,
show
like, go
them
learn stuff at
all
least.
what
If you
happens
already know the
when
password
we
going
cross
into this
the
game, they don't let you skip.
Ah, jeez, Pilar.
Yep. You still gotta go do it.
Very well. Now
What's the secret knock? You don't know the knock.
Well, I do.
And then
Well,
So
of course-
just for the sake of showing it, because we're about to get this information regardless.
Oh, actually, you can do the knock. Okay, you could do the knock. That's cool.
Next.
At least you could do the knock before. You just don't know the password.
So it's already predetermined. Like, the game already knows. It's
what's
not
the
like
password?
you, like, get it reshuffled every single time. Now, I want to get all these options out of the way right now.
What do you call someone who sells bridges?
A bridge dealer. Nice try. Away with you. Va-t'en.
bridge
Next item up
dealer.
for discussion, should we lift
Vaults.
our embargo?
Now,
Oh, vite.
I don't think
Do you
you
have
need
the
to do
password?
the secret knock anymore.
No, you don't.
Let's see. What do you call a bridge to a pottery shop?
What do you call a bridge to a pottery shop?
A bridge to stoneware. A failure.
A failure.
Leave.
Leave.
All right, we got one more.
Nearly there. What's the password?
Knock, knock.
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Banana.
Ugh. Banana who?
Knock knock.
Who could possibly be there?
Arch.
I'm going to deck you if you don't get to the punchline.
Arch, you glad the banana went away?
Treachery! Get out!
Oh my god.
With his giant
That
head, there'd be a
was
brain bigger than a
awful.
It was so
Or
hilariously
so
bad.
easily
Oh,
tricked into
that
sitting
was
down. You should
awful.
stand up for our rights.
Are you
But
glad Banana's gone? What? Shut up.
ugh, I'm going to deck you if you don't get to the punchline.
I'm on your side, but I need you to
Uh,
stick with me.
Very upset French woman accent is great.
Pretty much. Now, let's go ahead and blow Ulfi's horn
Am I?
and do what you're supposed to do. So the hints already were get closer so you can actually hear the password. So let's lure Ulfi back here. And if he wants to get back in, he has to say the password. So why don't we just go
Thanks for
sneak
getting
up
Wolfie out of there.
and listen
That
to him say the
meeting was
password?
getting heated.
Just
He'd
creeping on
better
her.
come
Just
soon.
creeping on her.
All right, they're not gonna have any witty conversation in the back. They're just gonna stop right there.
Stop
wish
right
Wolfie
there. We go.
would Stay put. This meeting is already way over schedule.
Already way over schedule. I love his voice actor.
Already way over schedule.
What is the knock? And the password.
Trust me.
Lol.
Très bien.
Très bien. Très bien.
Sorry I had to run again. Ulfie ate a star shroom pie for afternoon snack.
Wait.
Too rich for Ulfie.
So he is actually covering for
Next
us
item is a
by
grand
bending the
counselor replacement.
truth.
I have been happy to serve
Yep.
you, but as
He
you
had a
know,
star
I
pie.
am going to retire
Ooh.
next year.
Nice guy,
Meanwhile,
Ulfi.
finally-
There is no entrance without the secret password.
So now we don't have to do the actual secret knock, but
Trust me.
Trust me?
That is correct. Hold on.
I.
Hey, you. You don't look like a troll. You look like a scab.
Ew.
And I love the taste of scabs. Delicious.
He's no scab. He's a bridge bandit.
Forgot he said that.
And
Ugh.
Ulfie's friend. Let him in, Pilar. He's a representative from our sister guild in
Oh yeah, he's a
Ludor.
bandicoot
I
in this
heard
one. I
the
keep
Ludo
forgetting
Bridge
there's
Guild
different
members
options
are
to that. I'm so used to
horrendously
being called a
violent thugs.
goose.
Yeah,
Wanton
my other
destruction
one was
follows
I was a
any
freaking
negotiation
honeybee.
they have ever held.
Oh yeah. Honeybee.
Welcome, friend. Come inside.
Mr. Bridge Bandicoot,
Bridge
representative of
Bandicoot.
Ludor. On behalf of myself, the Grand Counselor of the Daventry Bridge Troll Guild, I would like to welcome you to our chapter meeting. It will be great to have
Chapter
an outsider's
meeting.
opinion on our strike.
As long as he sides with me, it will be
You know,
wonderful.
everybody's got a union,
Since
man.
I am
Everybody's
sick
got
of
a
Now-
supporting the people of Daventry,
Siding with her.
all
So
of the
basically, what's about to
troll
happen
horn
is
mouthpieces.
they're gonna
They
force us
cannot
to
be used
like
anymore.
speak our opinions on the matter, and we're trying to just keep our cover.
Not extreme enough.
Um,
We need to destroy these horns once and
she's
for
a
all.
little.
We need to make a statement. We are not at
Angry?
their beck and call.
That's one word.
Daventry
Kill
have
all
burned
humans?
Their bridges with us, and I will set fire to all these horns.
She wants to burn all the horns.
Where are your horns, Pilar?
Burn the horns.
Mine
Burn
are
them.
ready up on the hill, where I will take all of these.
Now,
Everyone
if you
will
speak
be able
angry
to see
enough
them
and put the
burn.
word burn in front of
You,
anything, it can
newcomer,
sound bad.
Throw in whatever is
Burn
used to
all
summon
the
you.
computers.
You
All
are
of
a
them.
part of this.
Now, there's actually a couple options here. Oh wait, hold up.
I think you're supposed to throw in.
What if I just throw on the lantern?
I didn't think that.
Okay.
Okay, but look.
I needed something believable. that could summon me to my bridge.
So
You can throw in his.
you can
but
throw in
you
Ulfi's
need it.
mouthpiece, and there is like a different line of dialogue. But long story short, she just thinks that, oh, I thought Ludor used different horns than us, and then everything else continues as normal.
There's actually a hint to it. Like while you're talking to Ulfi, he tells you
Yeah,
about
you
the
actually
bell.
just straight up show him the bell, and he's like, oh, Ludor uses those to summon bridges. So,
How cute.
small bell.
A little bridge bell for a little bandicoot.
Okay, well.
And she just straight up insults us.
The next line item we need to discuss is our negotiation tactics. What is our strategy for getting those guards to stop stomping around on their backs?
Oh, they should cross barefoot without their sharp heels.
Sounds
I
good to
think
me.
we should feast on their legs and force
Balls.
them to crawl over our
I love
backs.
that.
Okay, now.
We should
both
eat their
interesting
legs.
perspectives,
I like how
but
this
we gotta
guy
find a way
is
for
just
us
like,
all to
nah,
be
both
successful.
interesting
What do you
perspectives.
think, Bandicoot?
What do you think, Bandicoot?
Now, I think the obvious choice is to always agree with Ulfi, but I've never agreed with Pilar.
I've never done it either.
Like, why would you want to?
I don't think it actually affects anything, technically.
It shouldn't affect anything except really the cutscenes, but
Go with the cutscenes.
I
Hello.
actually agree with Pilar.
Merci. This
Merci.
little one has the rebellious spirit. He is very welcome here.
Point taken. Moving on. Switching topics. Alfie, it's your turn to bring the snacks next week. Do we want sweet or salty?
Alfie loves the
sweet
taste
or
of
salty?
sweet.
Alfie, you are an unrefined swine.
She's so mean.
Savory is the only snack accepted by my
Unrefined
palate.
You
swine.
both bring up
Oh
good
my
points,
God.
but we have to come together.
calling
What
Ulfi an
do you think,
unrefined
Bandicoot?
swine is a good point. Yes, Mr. Waddles. Yes. Now let's be realistic here. What are the best type of snacks?
I don't know. I'm kind of a sweet person myself.
I'm
I
a
have a
sweet-
sweet tooth like nobody's business. Like I love sour. Like candy, just give me candy. I don't need chocolate or
here's
peanuts
the weird
or
thing:
salt.
there's so many different kinds. Like they only give you sweet and salty. They're sour. They're spicy.
Sour, definitely sour.
Bruh.
Sour's the best.
Bruh, the Sour Patch, freaking
There's
Hershey.
nothing better than eating so much sour that you sweat. I don't know if that's ever happened. You eat like
What?
a whole bag. Okay, it only happens because I eat sour candy like nobody's business. If you eat, if you eat enough sour
I'm gonna go ahead
fast
and agree
enough,
with Ulfi while you
Sweet
say
tooth
this.
myself.
if you eat sour fast enough, you actually start to sweat. Like I swear to God, I don't know if everybody else does
Now,
this.
my
Eat a
lips have
whole
tightened
bag
up
of
on
Sour
me.
Patch Kids
We
in
need
like
to
a
decide
minute
on our
or
team
like
jackets.
5 minutes,
The tailor
and you
cannot
will
wait any
you'll be
longer for our
sweating.
final decision.
All right,
Alfie
now
is a
I've had
fan
my
of the
lips tightened up
majestic
on me,
unicorn
but
and
I've never
butterfly logo
sweated.
with the
Oh yeah.
slogan,
Have you ever had your
"Bringing
tongue like
bridges
literally
to the
lose
future."
all taste buds because of
It's
something
like,
so sour?
It needs to
like,
be
do you ever
exciting.
stick your? Have you
should
ever
go
been
with
like, what's
something
wrong with my
epic,
tongue? And then you look in the
something
mirror
that
and
will
like,
burn into their
It's purple
minds.
and black.
all,
should go with
all
trolls
those, all
eating
that
humans
purple,
with the
all those
slogan,
taste buds.
"Feed the
I have that
trolls."
many.
Okay, those are both
Exactly.
great points, but we really need to find a side to align. on.
These
are
Work
both great
together.
points.
What do you think?
You ever ate
Bandicoot?
2 rolls of sweet tarts in a row nonstop?
Oh, wait, even worse. You remember Shock Tarts?
Oh God.
So good, but so bad for your teeth. Those things, you could feel your enamel peeling off. Like it was bad.
And I'm gonna take a time out right now. You could tell we're American because we're not even listening. We're just worried about food right now. I don't even know what we're agreeing on right now.
Bad.
But I'm gonna assume Pilar sucks and Ulfi's good. So let's go Pilar for no
I'm
reason.
gonna go with Pilar on this. We need to make a statement.
He is one smart bridge. We'll build fear into their minds, and
They'll never cross a bridge
again.
again.
Next item, negotiation tactics. Getting guards to step softly across our backs.
Oh, looks like we're
Make them
talking in
walk
circles.
barefoot.
Eat their legs and force them to crawl across.
Guys, I feel like we're talking in circles.
Yes, we are definitely talking in circles here. So you can sit here and just keep agreeing with Pilar and Ulfi. They'll just be like, very good or thank you for agreeing. So let's not waste our time here. Look at Waddles.
That face, that overbite. He's like,
Here's my favorite thing about Waddles. Honestly, aside from like the giant overbite and him just like, Notice that he's wearing overalls, and the overalls extend to the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the overalls are literally holding the bridge on his back.
Yeah, each one of them has an interesting, like, bridge connection. Each of their bridges, like, fit them, too, personality-wise.
Ulfi's just plain. Pilar's, like,
It's
thorns on
fancy.
the side.
Waddles
Oh,
is...
well, Waddles is the same. They both had the... I don't know. They might all be the same.
Slightly different. Slightly different.
Might be overlooking it, but anyway. Let's agree with Waddles and leave.
That's it. Waddles is right. We're repeating ourselves. I'm taking my horn and leaving until you sort this out.
Now, here's
is...
a weird thing. This is the same one Ulfi's got. This is different.
That's what we put in.
This is, like, it says you're taking your horn and leaving. They're not going to check right now. And honestly, this is the one we're supposed to take, and it's going to end right then and there. But I want to take this one just to see what it says.
Doesn't Alfie be like, hey, that looks like my horn?
I don't think so.
Ah, no, he doesn't. Don't go, little buddy.
Left has me with 2 of Wolfie's horns. I didn't know if I was any better off.
Well, at least Graham
pretty
helps
much.
you.
There is no entrance without the secret password.
And don't worry, we don't have to do everything all over
trust
again.
me?
It's going to be the
That is
talking in
correct.
circles thing. It's going to be a really quick answer.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
instantaneous.
great. The newcomer is back. Now,
We can ban it.
throw in whatever is used to summon you, so we can burn
Très
it.
bien.
Oh, you know what I just realized we missed?
Yes. What?
How peculiar.
Oh,
I thought Ludo had different horns than us.
cool, we got the other cutscene anyway. By doing that.
Getting guards to step
But no,
softly across our
something,
backs.
Make them
like,
walk barefoot.
it's an
Eat their
alternate.
legs
So,
and force
remember
them to
back
crawl
when we
across.
met Ulfi and we did the secret dance of the Bridge Troll Guild?
Yes.
That's it.
If we
Waddles
mess
is right.
that up,
We're
then
repeating ourselves. I'm taking my horn
Pilar
and
would
leaving
make us
until
do
you
the
sort
dance
this
to
out.
prove ourselves.
Ah, you're right. I do remember that. Yeah.
It's literally the exact same model poses and everything, but Pilar is doing it instead of Ulfi, and I find it kind of funny.
Yeah. Especially, I just love the ending because Graham gets so into it. He's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then, like, everybody's looking at him. It's just like, oh, I'm sorry.
So it's literally the same thing as earlier when we did with Ulfi, but Pilar. And because it's Pilar, and she kind of has a smile on her face at the end when they're done the dance, I'm like, this doesn't fit you, but I like it.
Like, in the background, you're just like, Pilar's kind of hitting on me right now.
You.
She kind of digging the way I troll dance.
Digging the way I troll dance.
Words you never thought would happen. So,
Alright.
wait, I'm trying to remember, where's his bridge at? I can't remember.
His bridge is actually a bit further south.
Oh, it's by
compared to where we were
town. That's
before.
right. It's by the town.
Yeah, so now that meeting's basically gonna wrap up, we could stick around and just listen to them ramble about nothing, but it has no consequence to us.
It's of no consequence. Hurry up, Alfie has to get back to the meeting. They're serving croissants.
Yeah, and you notice Ulfi's not even speaking to you right now, so and he's just letting us cross. And I find it funny then, like, oh yeah, a bridge crossing a bridge. Nothing odd here.
Nope. Not at all.
Alright,
Well,
so
you are a
let's-
bandicoot, remember?
I
What are you
think.
doing this
Oh,
weekend?
the knights, yes.
Oh, you know, taking the old lady out dancing. Yeah.
Hey, you can't go anywhere,
Been
can
working
you?
on your
Not
night
yet.
moves. You know it. I'm all about the nightlife.
And puns.
I love the. I think my favorite characters are the Guard Knights, honestly, because
I think so
their
too.
voice
Well,
actors are hilarious.
More so Kyle and Larry, the ones who are on their day off riding on each other's backs.
Oh yeah. Those are great.
Okay,
You gonna
well,
do it,
okay.
Graham?
Second favorite. Comedically, definitely Kyle and Larry. In general,
All of them.
Stolama.
Heard that.
Stolama.
I chaka.
Need I say more? I miss him,
Where are
man.
you going?
I'm kind of wandering around, honestly. Let's actually go to the horn that we need to blow.
I think you need to go down.
Yeah, I think we go down and then down again.
No, I think
Yep,
you go
there it is right
left,
there.
Yeah.
So wait, what's right past here? I don't think we came this way. Unless this is the theater?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, I did want to come here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if he's still here.
He's not here until after you beat him.
Hold up.
I was too slow to catch those frogs.
See, I might have goofed.
What do you mean?
All right, hopefully I recorded this and I can edit it in post. And if so, you'll see it right now. But if you do this while you're supposed to be hunting for an eye, Whisper is actually running back and forth in between each sides of the bushes. And he just yells different stuff every time he runs across.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
So it only happens while you're hunting eyes, but right now he's waiting for you at the duelist speed, so he's not fooling around here. So literally you walk up to where the frogs leap ahead, and then he does something, and then when you run a little further back and you're about to leave, he shows up again. So I'll go ahead and roll those up right now if I have them. Hopefully I do. But either way. Alright, so blow the horn that looks exactly like its mouthpiece. I also think this is one of the coolest sounding ones.
Yep.
Alright, so now we can actually get a better look at the bridge. This is so weird, the overalls, man.
Yeah, slightly.
It's just so
Like,
strange.
it holds his back, basically.
But
Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay, this part.
now
What?
here's my question.
Wait, hold on. Did you see the goblins running with the mattress?
Yes.
What? I never noticed that the first time I played this.
Yeah,
They
I know.
just running off.
Take this stress.
I was not so much focused on the goblins as I was focused on, I don't know, the giant troll bridge in the middle of the forest. Here's my question. How did she get here?
There must be some more kindling around here.
Trolls are surprisingly nimble.
Unless there's so much space in the background that we can't see.
Regain my strength.
And she just walked straight up. Well, there are trees falling down and whatnot. Maybe she just walked right through. Who knows? Whatever. But, yeah, she loves her raisins.
Raisin croissants. Now,
So,
does anybody remember what we need raisins for?
hold it.
Start, you worthless flame.
And that pile was the last horn I needed to complete the set.
Step right up. If you want to get burned.
Well,
We're not gonna get the horn that way.
now, here's something
Why, yes.
really weird.
I would love a croissant.
I don't think it's gonna happen again, but I have it recorded, and Alex, remind me to show you this later.
Okay.
But I'll get right back to it in like 5 seconds. Just
Ooh,
let me do this.
Smoke.
So these are raisin
no.
croissants. Well, incomplete hypnotic powder that needs raisins to work.
Oh, gee, I wonder what would work. Powderize. Ugh.
I don't feel so good.
Love how one croissant hypnotized a troll.
Well, a hypnotized troll that's gonna do whatever we say.
Shimmy. Shimmy.
It's time to shimmy.
Shimmy, 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 shimmy.
Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy.
Oh, true. We get to make her do it anyway. This is like these are the moves.
Spin around.
Hold it. These are the moves from the bridge troll dance, so you get to see her do it regardless.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, the shimmy is definitely it.
Spin. Spinny. Spin.
Spin, spinny, spin.
Shake.
Shake.
Shaky, shaky, shaky.
It's so weird. Keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Shake.
Shaky, shaky, shaky.
And you can just keep doing this forever as long as your heart's content. So
Take
we're
a
not
nap.
gonna do it because
Take a
we'll
nap.
get carried away. Take a nap.
Take a nap.
I need a nap.
This is just a crazy dream. You don't like the taste of lanky teenager.
Wow, what a self-diss. Now, alright. Looks all fine and dandy now. Okay, so I don't know what I did or what was wrong with the game. And I know I have this recorded because it was so outrageous I had to get it done.
Okay.
Right now, this is when I realized that the cutscenes are based on the actual character models, because you notice nothing actually changes between cutscenes and gameplay. The models are just programmed to move how they are in those cutscenes. They're not just pre-rendered graphics or whatever. So at this point, for some reason, it was stuck between burning the horns, eating the raisins, and then going back to sleep.
On your like recording of it?
I wasn't recording. I was just playing the game. But when it happened, it kept going. So I did record it. So I'll go ahead and edit that in post right now. And yeah, Alex, remind me to show you this later. But seriously, the wood right here, she kept picking it back up, trying to burn it, ate a raisin croissant, went back to sleep, and just dropped the stick. Like, it just went from upright to right on the ground. Like, really fast.
Interesting.
The game was just glitched for I don't know what reason. I don't know what triggered it. I don't know
Did it ever fix it? Well, like when you did you like?
It never fixed.
Interesting.
It might have fixed if I left the area and came back, but I don't remember. But yeah, I'll edit that in post. It's so weird.
Oh, why yes. I would love a croissant. Oh, there must be some more kindling around here. Raisins. The savory kind. Start, you.
I now had the complete set.
Odd. Slightly odd.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right,
we got
now
all the horns.
we have all the horns.
Now, real quick, before we do what we're supposed to do, I'll go ahead and go back to the Dark Forest so that we can actually use the horn over in that location. So what we were saying earlier is that it's not required. It doesn't really do anything, but it's interesting.
Really? I thought you had to go that way for something.
Nope. Actually, not at all.
Unless I'm just tripping. Okay.
See, I thought you had to go that way too. So immediately as I got the horn, I went back there. Turns out there's nothing there. But it's kind of a teaser, if you will. So let's go ahead and go back to the forest. I wish you could just skip this section. I really don't want to see the Snorlax again. Ugh. I can't believe you pointed that out to me and I never noticed the... gross.
The Snorlax.
It's just dead and the tongue is sticking. Unless it's... I don't know if that's a tongue or a horn.
Exactly.
To your imagination. All you know is it's dead and Whisper did good.
Whisper can do it? Or did it?
Alright, so...
I did it.
Oh, also, let me do this real quick. If you use the wrong mouthpiece on the wrong horn. Just, ugh.
That
bad
mouthpiece
noise.
was a mismatch for that horn.
So let's use the right one. And it's always pretty obvious which one goes to which horn.
The swoops with the swoops.
Come on, Pilar.
Wasn't she taking a nap?
Well,
Oh, hey, Pilar. You seem refreshed.
I was just enjoying the most lovely glass of cheese. But no, this is much more important.
yep. Nice and hypnotized. Wonder how long that'll stick around. But now, if you come over here...
Zounds! The castle had a moat monster? Did you train him? Did he do tricks? What was his favorite
Whoa,
trick? Was he
I
a
never
prince
saw
or was he a
this,
monster?
actually.
No, Gwendolyn. This part of the story is merely foreshadowing.
That means I have to
Why
wait.
the hell is there a
doesn't
moat
it?
monster?
I'm afraid so.
Like, the guards are right
See,
there.
I don't know. Now, there are parts of the game that talk about the moat monster, like, killing and eating knights or whatever, and I'm not sure why they're just marching with it being right there. But yeah, it just chills there the whole time. I don't think it does anything to you. I don't think you can examine it or anything. But, like Graham just told Gwen, it's merely foreshadowing. They tease a part of another game or another chapter in the game without letting us advance.
Nice.
This is only a teaser for later on, and they straight up say it. I love it. Now, thank God the bridge is still here. I didn't want to waste the time of calling her and walking across again.
Tap, tap. I hope
Close.
you clean your shoes. I'm sure you're tracking Wetzel droppings all across my back.
Well, none that you'd ever know. You,
Now, I know you need to do something.
in what regard?
Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe it's after the Duel of Strength, but I know you need that work order for
Oh,
something.
you definitely do.
I know you need it, but I'm trying to remember where you put it.
I remember. I don't think that's quite yet because we still got to do the Duel of Strength, and we're not ready for the Duel of Speed.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's why we need it. Okay.
So
I remember.
yeah,
I
foreshadowing. We need that for something later. I think technically we could do it right now, but that's a little too much crammed into one episode. I think we'll keep it to where, like, they fit the requirement for the Duel of Speed to get to the Duel of Speed.
Speaking of which,
I think we've done enough in this episode. We went ahead and got a couple extra things that we got needed. Whoops. I know words, guys. We dealt with the trolls. We got all the horns for the trolls. I don't think there's anything else we need over here right now. But in the next episode, we can go ahead and finally start doing the Duel of Strength and follow it up by the Duel of Speed, followed by the Duel of Wits. So each duel is just going to be its own separate episode, and this LP is not going to last much longer. It's only going to be a few more episodes. Now, at this point, let's just go ahead and stop right up here because this is...
Kids, don't stop screaming until Dad pulls over the wagon.
what?
Now, Graham sounded really excited when he said that. That's weird. Not the way I would have worded it, but basically it's telling kids, like, hey, get excited and don't stop until you get here. Now, this dude, Acorn.
I had to use 2 rafts to get across. So, sorry, I used yours.
He's so mean. I had to use
Sorry,
yours.
I used yours. Like, yeah, let's not...
I love his voice actor too, man. He's so good.
Wait, there was an extra raft.
Princess Madeline used for herself.
Only the best. So there were 3 rafts. They took all of them. Bruh. Ew.
Okay, that one was odd.
Hurry up and get over there. Well, you'll have to wait 24 hours for the next episode of King's Quest.
Ah.
Alright, so before we actually end it up, let me read this last thing.
This was on my bucket list.
Oh. Sorry to kill your hopes
It's
and
not
dreams.
floating. It's literally just an
Wait,
island tied.
The game glitched.
How?
So you couldn't hear it, but he was talking, and then I read the sign, and then he went back to talking. He was overlapping 2 different lines.
Damn it.
So while one thing was being said on screen with the captions and all,
Yeah, he was saying something.
he was saying something completely different behind it. I was like, wait, what? Alright, yeah, so I told you guys glitches happen in this game. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time on King's Quest, and we'll cross the Ulfi Bridge, apparently. And we'll do the Duel of Strength. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.